They call it the Boom 2, but does it actually boom? Here's what max volume sounds like from 100 feet away in our shop. This shocked me, and I did not expect such a small speaker at this price point to be this loud. Now let me show you why I think this thing is absolutely worth buying. Okay folks, it's been about a month and a half now that I've been using this speaker almost daily. I purchased this off of Amazon myself, it was not sent to me, and this video is not sponsored, so if you'd like to support the channel, check out my links in the description. And now really quick, I want to take a few minutes to show you some of the features of this speaker that I think you need to know before considering buying this. First and foremost, impressive bass and sound quality, especially given the size of this thing. You can use this bass up button right here, which is going to take it to the next level. It takes it from 60 watts to 80 watts of output. I pretty much keep this on at all times. I was genuinely impressed with how loud this thing was, sitting 100 feet away at the end of our shop, which is enclosed, and the sound was echoing, but still, it was really impressive. You gotta check this out. Wow. So that's 100 feet away, and even at that distance, the connection was absolutely flawless because this thing here is equipped with Bluetooth 5.3. And if you get a phone call while you're connected, this thing has a built-in microphone and the call quality is actually pretty decent. That Bluetooth 5.3 also makes it so there's no noticeable lag whatsoever when you're watching YouTube videos or anything else, which to me is a huge pet peeve. It also comes with a generous battery life, which is rated at 24 hours of playback time. But if you're using it with the lights on, bass up all the time, and 50% or higher volume, I would say real world is like 12 to 15 hours, which is still more than what you need if you're going to plan on using this all day at work. But this isn't just for work though. This thing is great for cookouts, get-togethers, or wherever else life takes you pretty much. It has a feature called Party Mode 2.0, which allows you to connect a whole bunch of these speakers together and have them play flawlessly together. It's honestly one of my favorite features. I've used it before and it works incredibly well. And if you are at a party, this thing's got RGB lights on the side. These lights dance to the beat and they can be customized using the app. When it's time to charge back up, it takes about 2 to 4 hours with this USB-C input right here. And then speaking of USB-C, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a USB-A with Anker IQ because this thing doubles as a portable power bank, so you can keep the party going for hours. You can also charge your device, charge the speaker, and have it all play music at the same time. Now, I do wish they added an aux port back here because not having it is not a problem for me, but I can see that being a problem for somebody. And then finally, we have this rubber cap right here, because this thing has a waterproof rating of IPX7, which means if you drop this thing in water, this thing can survive being a meter down for up to 30 minutes. But you don't need to worry about that because this thing also floats. That also means that I have absolutely no worries about getting this thing wet when I'm detailing cars, which is a huge bonus for me. I'm pretty careful in general, but it's nice to know that you're protected if something does happen. The build quality is also impressive. It's got some weight to it and this super slick metal grille up front, so I think this thing should be able to survive the job site. Speaking of build quality, I do like that you can control many of the features with the physical buttons, but to get the most out of this speaker, I would highly recommend you get the app, so let's check that out next. The Soundcore app is an absolute must-have if you plan on getting the most out of this speaker. You can use it to turn the volume up and down, toggle the bass up 2.0, as well as the EQ settings. Now, I leave it on Soundcore Signature, but if you want to do custom settings, you can do that as well, and you can tune this thing to pretty much whatever you want. Since I use the speaker mostly outdoors, I just leave it on the Soundcore Signature, but it's nice to have that feature, and it's nice to be able to name it whatever you want as well. You can also toggle the lights using the app, As you can see here, you have a bunch of different settings. You can turn the brightness up and down, turn it on and off, all that kind of good stuff right from the app. It's pretty cool to have all those features. There's more settings available, including toggling speaker prompts, as you can see there. That was one of the first things I did. Button brightness as well, which is pretty cool. Then you also have a built-in owner's manual right within the app itself. So if you happen to lose the paperwork, you're covered. You don't have to worry about it. Next part of the video is going to be the sound test. And I know a sound test isn't going to be too accurate when listening from your phone or whatever on YouTube, but I did get Epidemic Sound. I subscribed to it literally for this video because I wanted to play some halfway decent music for you. So please enjoy these next soundtracks. And just a quick sound warning.
I'm brave-hearted, no days off me to pay larger. I'm blind to an op like a Ray Charles. I'm lit with the shit, gotta wait hard. Ahead with the script, gotta late start. Like I'm skateboard P with the babes on. Bet I won't slip on the radar. They throw a brand me for this, it's a cakewalk. Out to Mars with the bars when I take off. Put a young Ray gun with the safe off. Got a digital face and the shit's rockets. Bet I feel safe with a bigger profit. And when I walk in the bank, then I feel awkward. I want to up a big space with a new carpet. Got him off aim on the new target. I'm sick with the way that the diction.
So here's my final take on the Anker Soundcore Boom 2. I think this thing punches way above its weight class. Now, I've been using Anker speakers for at least 5 years and I couldn't be happier with my purchase. So if you want a portable speaker that hits hard, stays clean at high volume, and it can survive water, foam, and a full detail session, this thing is easily the best value speaker you can buy right now. And it's even better if you buy it on Black Friday because you're gonna get it for under $90. The bass is powerful, the build is obviously rugged, battery life is incredible, and then the RGB is just a nice bonus. Now, this thing isn't perfect. I wish they would have left an aux port in the back of it. Personally, it doesn't bother me, but I can see that being a problem for some folks. So if you're in the market for a loud, durable speaker for car detailing, working in your garage, camping, or honestly just daily life, the Boom 2 is definitely worth every penny, and I highly, highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.